Oh, bunny rabbits. Let's take a look. 2.11. He was gold. Well, that was incredibly close. Closer than I would have thought he would be. To diamond. That's cool. We already have a diamond European rabbit on PC and PlayStation, so I'm not sweating it all that much. So, thank you. I'll keep you, though, because you are quite a big bunny. Anyway, we are well on our way to finding the next lake. It's after 7 o'clock. It's taken us that long. This tiny little lake here, I think, has a red deer zone at it, but don't quote me on that. We're going to go check it out. I'm far too close to them now for it to matter, I think. I don't think there's much anything I can do other than walk to the right here and hope they don't run into me while they're fleeing, but okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Let's just get it. That's a 7, 6, a 4. Oh, there's more. Oh, they're just femmes and goats. I can't take a shot at him now, but I would like to. His antlers are simply ginormous. Maybe if we can stand here for a moment. It's pretty wide open. We can watch them. So I'm going to zero in for 164, and I'm just going to wait. I'm going to sit here in the bushes, and I'm just going to wait. Actually, I had a genius idea. While they're still over here in the tree line, making their way back to the lake, I'm going to get out of the way. And instead of waiting for them right here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to get in this outlook. I see a goat. I've seen a couple goats, but I don't actually have sight of our red deer anymore. I think we might have scared them off. But I bet if we come on down to this lake below us, that we'll not only find more red deer at that lake, but they'll come back in due time. So let's give them some space. Let their blood pressure settle, and we'll come back. There's one. There's a 6. He's probably the only one at his zone. If I'm gonna be honest, he's probably the only one. If there were more, they would have spawned in by now. We're like 300 some yards away, I think. Yeah, and I don't see anybody else yet. That's quaint to me. I might have, honest to God, ran them off. Maybe this lake isn't the best for red deer, which is fine. Oh, I lied. There's a 5 over there. He was just in the shadows. Okay. He's the only one in his zone as well. So he's gonna die. We need to find number 5 before he runs off. I think he already has. Oh no, he's alert. He's not running off just yet. I'll take it. Our other guy should die. Oh, he's in the water. Cool. He'll come to us. Oh, I didn't mean to. I have to hit him now. Fuck. This is unfortunate. This is really unfortunate. I don't even know really how to explain what happened. My finger brushed something on my desk. Because it brushed something on my desk with enough pressure, it, like, my mouse button went off. And I panicked because my left mouse button went off without my permission. So I just started panicking and just started throwing shots. If he dies, he dies. He's just a 5. Yeah, he's already dead. But chances are it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. Let's just face it. All right, now that little boy here has made his way to the surface, let's check him out. 168.37. Well, from a 6, that's about standard. He was almost simply a crab claw variant had he not grown this tine and that tine. Because he was about 230 yards away, I didn't hit him head on. The bullet actually dropped just the tiniest bit, but had it been just a little further back, I'd have liked it a little more. Hell, I would have liked if it had dropped a little bit and hit the fucking heart. Then it would have been over. I wouldn't have had to worry about nothing. Either way, I mean, let's look at it this way. Very clean shot. I can't get much better than that from the distance I had it, so I'm not going to complain. However, 168.37, that's astonishingly close to 170. I would have liked to see him hit 170, but I did not expect him to. He didn't have the antler variancy, in my opinion. But 168.37 is pretty fucking close. I'll give him his flowers. He's fancy smancy, you know. He's got his big boy pants on. I like that. 168.37 from 224 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, bub. Now I'm gonna make my rounds around here, and I'm gonna go pick up that 5 that we made, but I'm not gonna leave my fucking garbage laying around this time. All right. Let's see how bad I fucked you up. Oh, dude, just barely to the right. I should have left. Tailbone, not even tailbone. But to be fair, like, technically, the bullet stopped here and somehow shattered the spine. No, I'm making excuses here. Fuck, I screwed this homeboy all up. Granted, he was just a level 5. I mean, he scored 130.44. He wouldn't have even been a gold. And he wouldn't have been much higher over silver either. But that's still, like, no reason to disrespect the animal. I'm sorry, my love. This is an embarrassment. I'm finna head out. 130.44 from 313 yards away. I'm so sorry. I'm not even gonna thank you. I'm just gonna apologize to you. You were target practice. I'm so sorry. All right. So we spent a lot of time on this left side of the map now that we've unlocked all these areas, and there's so much pressure over here. So that means our normal zones are free. So let's go check them out. Well, we are back at the 2 lakes at the top of the map that we normally go to, and it looks like they are all out to play today. I am surprised. I've never seen a red deer herd that big out that far out in the open. That's a new zone. That's cool. There's a 5 there. That's a new zone for sure. I've never had red deer over there. So that's a 5. That's a 5. I'm pretty sure there's more here. Oh, that's a duck. God damn it. That's a goat? After surveying the lake for just a moment, that's the only level 7 that's come up at this lake. The rest of them are 4s, 5s, and 6s, and they are all varying degrees of utterly disappointing. So, per usual, we're gonna take some time here to pick out who we want. He'll die. Maybe? Yeah, he'll die. He's calm. He doesn't know what the fuck is going on. They don't know what the fuck is going on. That's perfect, actually. I'm just gonna take him because he's closest. I know he'll die. I think I shot him too far forward. Yeah, I shot him way too far forward. No, I didn't. He'll die. That's cool. He don't know what the fuck is going on, which is perfect. He'll die. How's the pressure looking? I might actually ruin a zone here. Yeah, it's gone. Goodbye. It's fine. It's totally fine. It's cool. It's hip. He'll die. He'll die. Because, oh, I shot him way too low. He'll die. Whoa. I've erased 2 zones now. I didn't kill him all in one spot. I didn't kill them all in one spot. I know I didn't. That's not fair. I went around the lake systematically. I don't think that's relatively fair at all. That's fucked up. That's real fucked up. All right, red deer number 1. He was just a 4, so I'm not expecting anything extravagant from someone like him. I'm just thankful he wasn't a crab claw variant, and come to find out his antlers are uneven. That's actually cool. It's not very often we run into a red deer that has uneven antlers, so it's nice to see some tine variants here. 117.49, just barely over silver. Not even going to talk about how not close to the median between silver and gold that this score is, but we are going to talk about this shot placement. So this is where the bullet was coming in. I shot him way too far back. I honestly thought I shot liver. I could have sworn I was up here. I guess he turned at the last second. 117.49 from 250 yards away. I'll take it. It's still a valid shot. It's far back, but I'll take it. Thank you, sir, for your sacrifice. Let's go find some more dead bodies. Or this area's already blown the fuck up. We'll go pick up those ducks here in just a moment. We're going to come down here. We're going to pick up this guy. All right, red deer number 2 at this lake. This was the 6 that we shot from 310 yards away. Oh. So this was way too far up and way too far back. We should have been a little better about that. This was almost a terrible shot because I could have absolutely maimed the spine from here. I could have maimed the liver here. I could have hit stomach. I mean, I could have fucked all that shit up. I could have really, really screwed this up. This was God. This was God looking out for me. This is what this was. 179.59. So he was a silver, but just barely, just barely. This is the biggest level 6 that we've seen in a long time. His antlers are perfectly symmetrical and everything. And there's so much more variance. Like, this was closer to a level 7 than I've seen in a long time. Well fucking done. 179.59 from 310 yards. Thank you for your sacrifice. All right, duck number 1, which Yep, I was certain he was piebald. 16.33. That's not very high above gold, but he is a piebald. I have to have him. He's a piebald. He's a rare for type. Technically not rare for his species now that I'm more aware of that. But, I mean, come on. This guy is just too cute. This guy is just handsome. 110 yards away, too. I shot him right through the lung. It's a damn good shot for somebody like me that can't bird hunt for shit. So, I'll take it. Especially considering I kind of just walked up and they were sitting there. So, 16.33 from 110 yards away. Thanks for your sacrifice, my guy. And duck number 2 in this area. This was kind of just like well, why not? I looked up and she happened to be sitting there. 11.13. I mean, she's not even close to gold, but she's a 1 and a female, so I'm not going to really worry too much about her score per se. I'd have cared more if maybe she had been a male. 11.13 from 132, round that up, I'm gonna say 133 yards. I shot her in the fucking arm. Like, I shot her in her bird fingernail. Whatever, she's just a female. She's just money in our pocket, you know, towards a bigger, better goal. Thank you for your sacrifice, ma'am. I'm gonna go and find my fucking red deer now. All right, red deer number 3 at this lake. 155.69. He is a crab claw, level 6. Need I say more? From 363... Oh my god, I'm gonna say that's 365. I'm gonna round that up and say 365. That's not a bad shot. That is center in the lung. Now, if it had been maybe just a little further up under the spine, just under the spine a little bit, maybe it would have coaxed its way into the other lung. But regardless, I mean, I don't care that it didn't do that. From 365 yards away, you can't get a better shot than that. That's perfectly squared in the lung. It's a shame that a good shot like that was wasted. Not necessarily wasted, but you get what I mean by wasted. On a 6 instead of like an 8 or a 9. 155.69. Considering we just killed a level 6 that like almost made it into the 180s range, this is abysmal. I would like to see this break like 160 at the very least. That's like bar low, bar minimum. Do you know what I mean? Whatever, 155 will do. He's chump change in our pocket. 155.69. Incredible shot from like 365 yards away. I'll take it. Thank you for your sacrifice, sir. Let's go find some more bodies. Alrighty. Red deer number 4, I believe. Oh, fuck. Okay. This was our 7, so this was our big boy. This was our goal. He would have barely made above gold, but even still, he was a 7. I mean, I don't even think there's anything else that I need to say. This just sucks. This was a bad situation. He was moving. I should not have shot when he was moving. The bullet dropped. I should have paid more attention, not only to the fact that he was almost 400 yards away, but he was moving. I should have even zeroed for 328, I believe it is. I should have absolutely compensated a little more. 24.23 from almost 400 yards away. Thank you, sir, for your sacrifice. All right, with the help of my dog, we found red deer number 5, I believe it was. 143.54 is pretty sad for a 5, considering we've seen them push past 150. So, not necessarily upsetting, but... Oh, and that's the shot we took. I did not expect that to actually land. Like, I expected that to not be there. You can definitely see the bullet dropped because he was 350 yards away, which is fine. The Zarza 308 doesn't have a very great range. I mean, we make do with what we have when we can. This is what we want to do post 300 yards. What we don't want to do post 300 yards is the last deer we shot. But since this guy was quartering to me, it looks like, and the bullet dropped to such a degree, we should have aimed higher. I know he was he was standing still, so this should have been an easy shot. 143.54 from 350 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, sir. Okay, this is red deer number 6, I think. It should be, at least. Left lung, stomach, liver. This shot could have been a lot more forward. It could have been a lot more squared, but I hit lung, and it wasn't on like teetering on the edge. You know what I mean? I definitely struck it, but it also tickled the stomach and the liver. I can take that. At least I know that it's hitting vital organs. I hit this deer a lot better than I hit the last 2, so, I mean, fuck it, I will take it. Especially post 350, not 300, 350 yards. 143.53 is still a less than satisfying score for a 5, considering we've seen them push above 150 before. This is not fair to me, honestly. Didn't consider my feelings when you were born. But, I mean, hey, at least he's not a fucking crab claw like we've been seeing. So at least that's something to look forward to, something to be proud of. Clean-ish shot. I'm not going to sit here and jerk myself off for that. 143.53 from 354 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Mating call. Why is there a red deer mating call? Oh? Word, okay. Let's see how little you are. A 5, okay. Die. Yeah, you'll die. Alright, let's take a look at this Crab Claw Variant 5. Yep. Oh my god, what? What? That's not at all what happened. This doesn't add up to me. I don't know how I could have hit the skull and jaw. I really don't. I mean, he was just a level 5. I can't sit here and bitch and moan and complain the whole time, but he was a 5 that reached above, like, 150 for once. He was almost 155. That's disappointing. And from 300 yards away, that would have been nice to see. I guess in my brutal rampage on this lake, it appears as though I just kept losing more and more sanity. But you know what? It'd be like that. It'd be like that. I don't know. This zone this whole lake is fucked anyway at this point. 154.83 from 300 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. Damn. Alright, this should be the last red deer on this lake for real this time. Ooh, okay. So this was the shot that we took. Hit him right through the face of the left lung, right through the front of the left lung. The second shot scratched his fucking nose. Didn't even scratch. It didn't penetrate. There's so much, like, look at this. There's so much room between his face, his neck, his shoulder, and that bullet. That's 134.12. For a 5, that is pitiful, but at least he's not a fucking crab claw. Considering we just saw 5 that pushed almost 155 points, which still isn't that impressive, but it's a 5. What can you do? 134 is abysmal in comparison. From 141 yards, it was only right that I could at least hit a lung at this point from that fucking close, considering that I can't even hit anything right post 200, post 300 yards. So, anywho, 134.12 from 143, yeah, 143 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about you because, I mean, what else is there to say? We've certainly had an adventure here. We checked out some zones up here. We checked out some zones here. We've checked out some, not just checked out, we've fucking obliterated these zones at this lake, which makes me a little sad, but what can you do? I think what we can do at least is check these lakes down here, make ourselves feel a little better, be a little more responsible maybe about our fucking zone management here. Hello. Well, from what I can see so far, this is a new zone, I guess. Although it doesn't feel new. My map registered this zone as a new zone, so this might have been a zone that I blew out. But from what it looks like, it's literally all females. There's no... Oh, okay. I was concerned there for a minute that this zone would have been all females. But if I'm being honest with you, since it's just level 5, I think I would have preferred it was just all females. He's gonna die. I'm not gonna shoot him again. So with the first red deer on this lake out of the way, I'm going to move forward. Hopefully I'm not gonna... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna move forward and take a look around, make sure there's no one else of any discernible value in the way. There should be people at this zone. Oh, it's just him. Great. Cool, even. Fantastic. Surprise! Oh, there's a 5 and a 4. So, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. We just have to be patient. Damn. Oh, wait. I might have overcompensated just the littlest bit, but I might have shot him. Like, well, obviously I shot him, but I might have hit him. Alright. Nope, doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it at all. I'm just not having no luck. No luck at all. But that's fine. I would rather non-lethally wound them and come back to them later than, like, pick up a bunch of wounded, hurt red deer that are pretty much, like, invaluable because I've maimed them in some way. Oh, there's more females here than I... Ooh. I might be able to make up for my trouble here. Hang on just a minute. Yeah, there we go. Finally. That works. That way I'm at least taking one red deer from each zone that I've been to so far. At least where there have been readily available red deer. This is red deer number 1. We shot him from 232.85 yards away, so 233. He was just a 5, and he scored 133.96. Again, we've seen level 5 scoring above 150. In fact, closer to 155. This is abysmal in comparison, but at least he's not a crab claw. Ooh, that was way too far forward, but it was close enough to the spine so that, I'm not gonna say to the spine, but close enough under the spine so that it sank in between both lungs seamlessly. That works. 133.96, like, honestly, the only way this could have been any sadder is if it had broke, like, 128, 129 somewhere in there, which I know could happen. I know how small 4s get, but, I mean, level 5s being that small will make a man cry. And it's awful to imagine, but it's the only thing sadder than this. At least his genetics are, again, out of the gene pool. 133.96 from 233 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice. Let's go and get this other 6. As we get closer to the 6 that we just killed, I can just barely see across the lake here, and I'm already liking what I'm seeing. There's a level 6 behind him with a max of 156 and a level 6 with a max of 193. This is very, very, very exciting for me, and I will be sure to take my time this time. Alright, red deer number 2 at this lake. It appears as though I shot him through the leg there, through bone, and that's what stopped it from moving into the other lung. But had that bone not been in the way, it would have cut him in the other lung, which is great to see from fucking 350 yards away. I will take it. I'll take it. I also have a complaint that it was still too far forward for my liking, but if this is the shot that I took, yeah, I still had more room. I could have moved back a little bit. 161.75. Level 6s, I generally like to see somewhere in that 170s, 180s, you know what I mean. I like to see these in low level 7 ranges. I do. For the same reason I like to see level 5s in low level 6 ranges. You know, you want to see those big scores even on smaller animals. And, do I think this guy deserved to be 170s ranged in the least? No, look at his fucking variation. He's a crab claw. But I'm saying level 6s usually can make, they can make 170s, 180s, you know, area scores in there. And it just seems like this guy's just, he doesn't have the genetics to cut it. 161.75 from 350 yards away, though. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Now, I need to be a lot more careful with these absolute chuds on the other side of the map. And this time I'm using chuds affectionately. I'm not insulting them because these are some big mamma jammas over here. These could make or break, not my day, but my mood, to say the least. Usually there's more males with them, but I'm also usually at this lake later in the day. I mean, it's just 7:40. Should we maybe hunker down and wait a minute? Because this is unusual for this herd. There's usually more males with them than this. This doesn't seem right. This doesn't add up. Well, if I'm being honest, I don't have a lot of time left. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go for it. This guy's obviously the bigger one. I'm gonna go for him. No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna accommodate because we are 220 yards away from him, roughly, I think. Somewhere in there, I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna aim almost at his spine, so it drops just a little bit below the spine and it pierces both lungs. I'm not going to aim into the leg, I'm going to aim behind the leg. So let's see what this can do. Maybe if I lay down, it'll be the stillest my gun will ever be. Too low. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. I think he might die, though. I know the big one did. He might bleed out. I don't think I hit him vitally at all. So, technically, the smaller one was the last deer. We did fuck up the last deer. Fuck. Alright, let's see this one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I just skinned his shoulder. That's why it was bad. But damn, that was barely. That was by the grace of God, bitch. That shouldn't have even hit at all, bitch. Oh my God. That's just luck. I didn't deserve that. I'm not going to count that as a fuck up because we did hit vital organ, but like, I'm going to be honest with you. How? Bitch, how? 155.34 is obviously piss poor. That's where I want level 5s to be. That'd be fucking sickening. But you can't always get what you ask for. He's a crab claw variant level 6, so you can't really expect anything super big when you see like the crab claws coming out to play. You know what I mean? You can't expect fucking gigantic scores when there's no antler variation aside from brow tines and crab claws. As for the shot, I think we all know what we could do differently, what we could have done differently here. I think we all know. Do I need to say anything less? Do I need to say anything more? If I do need to say anything more, you have not been watching long enough. So subscribe to me. Anyway, 155.34 from 221 yards away. Yeah, we'll say 221. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. Let's come over here and let's get your older brother. All right, now here's big guy. Right lung, left lung from 233 yards. This is for an animal that was kind of quartering to me. Just kind of sort of quartering to me. This was brilliant. This was a brilliant fucking shot. This was good on my part. Great on my part, even. Mwah, perfect. 166.02. This guy was not a crab claw variant, and he had more tine variation, antler variation, but 166.02. Just 4 measly points. 4 measly points. Touch 170. Tickle its balls.
What did he say?
Just give me something. Something. But you know what? It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Because like what he lacks for in score, he makes up for an antler variation, and the shot placement could not be any more perfect. Like, excelente. Not trying to break my arm, jerk myself off or anything, but this is one of the best shots that I've made all day. 166.02 from 233 yards away. Thank you for your sacrifice, King. All right, okay, all right. We've had our fun. We've walked around. We've killed our deer. We've got our zones now, and we know just where to look. We've got every red deer area on this map up and located. We can't get much better than that, you know what I mean? So I think we should let the map rest, you know what I mean? We should give it some time. I'm going to call it here, but I will be back soon with more red deer grinding. I can just simply smell how close we are to that beautiful, luscious, voluptuous diamond level 9 red deer. So with that, thank you for being here. Thank you for hunting with me and putting up with my bullshit today. It was a pleasure to have you. Y'all have anything to add? No? Because I sure don't. If that's the case, roll the tape. See you next time. Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you'd like, you can hit the link to the right of me here to subscribe, or you can follow me at all the links below and in the description for more content. You can also click the links to the left of me here to watch more Call of the Wild content or to be sent to a random video. So with that, thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure, and I'll see you next time.